I've seen on social media the work you've been putting in the off season, the strides you've been able to make from last year to this year. What has it been like working out, staying in shape, especially when we were in, quarantine and you were kind of on your own? What sort of things were you doing to make sure that whenever the Friday night lights turned back on, you were ready to go?
I just treated it like it was my full-time job. Eating was a job. Like I'd eat like 8 meals a day, and that takes a toll. Like you'll get tired of food, but then working out is like sometimes 2, sometimes 3 times a day, depending on what recovery you need. But it was always good to have like a positive, like, okay, maybe COVID's clearing up, maybe we'll get a good season in. And our coach kept us positive. We'd have workouts, even if we couldn't meet as a team, some individuals would come together and we'd keep each other positive. So that's how it went really well.
So those 8 meals, what was on the menu for you when you were trying to, I suppose, is it bulking up? Is that what you were trying to accomplish with that?
Oh, with that, my metabolism's like super high, so it's hard for me to bulk up. But I would eat like 5, 6 eggs in the morning with like chocolate milk. So what I would do is eat 30 grams of protein every single meal. So I wouldn't worry about the calories as much because my body would just run through calories. So I try to match my body weight almost in protein, and that's what helped me. It helped me gain like 25 pounds and it's not been fat at all. I've kept my speed and all that, so it's worked out really well for me.
So those extra 25 pounds on the field now, how different is it? You said that the speed hasn't, wavered at all, but having an extra 20 pounds to throw around when you're tackling guys, how much does that help?
Oh, it's awesome. It feels amazing, especially like I feel like a bigger boy, and I may not be the biggest, but in my head, I think I'm up there. So it gives me more confidence in what I need to do on the field.
That's awesome. As a senior leader, what kind of role have you been trying to take over? Is it more the lead by example, or is it trying to be the vocal guy, or maybe a mix of both?
I would say it's a mix of both. Like I try to keep my positive attitudes. Like sometimes practice goes long. Sometimes kids are getting tired, but I always try to keep their heads up. Or if they mess up, you got to always encourage, because I remember when I was like first coming, I'd always mess up, and I love when the older guys would be like, it's okay. Like you're learning. That's what a part of practice is. You're learning to become the best.
Mm-hmm. And is that just kind of embedded in Highland? You guys have had a really consistent program the past couple of years, being one of the top teams. Is it just how it is over there, where the older guys are making sure those younger guys are taking those strides so they'll be ready whenever they step off campus?
Yeah, Coach Farrell has embedded it in us. Like he's an amazing coach. So we have 8 captains on our team from multiple position groups, and we're all seniors. And he puts it on us to bond our team, and our season is going to go as far as we take it. So we have decided this year that no matter what grade you are, you have a part on our team, and we're taking every day by day work. So if you're willing to put in that work, you're going to be on the field playing with us.
That's awesome. On the recruiting side of things, have a handful of offers. NAU, Idaho, New Mexico State, Air Force, Morehead State. Just overall, how's the recruitment been going for you in terms of talking to schools and kind of navigating this during a very unusual off season and now a shortened senior season?
So right now, recruitment's been slow. Like of the schools I've had, they recruit me hard, so that's nice. But I was planning on going to camps during the summertime, multiple schools visiting, but everything's gotten shut down and pushed back. Like we can't even visit schools until like January 20th, I think I heard. So it's been hard, and I feel like everything's happening for a reason. God has a plan, and I'll keep like praying. So wherever I'm supposed to end up is where I'm supposed to end up, no matter what school it is.
Mm-hmm. Of those schools that have offered or have been talking to you, who would you say is recruiting you the hardest right now? It can be a group of schools also.
So the academies all are super hard. NAU, New Mexico, and Eastern Michigan all are.
Okay, cool. With NAU, it seems like they're already kind of ahead of schedule almost with as many commits as they have, just guys within the Valley. And it seems like now that Coach Ball has been here a couple of years and that coaching staff seems like they've been, hitting guys really hard. What do you like about the potential opportunities up in Flagstaff?
So it's I'll stay at home, which is amazing. My family will come to the games, but I love the amount of love the coaches have for their players. And even though I'm not a player yet, I can feel that love, and I see it every time we Zoom call. And they'll call me every once in a while and just see how I'm doing. And it's super cool because I've seen and heard about like not a lot of coaches will have that connection, and they see the bigger picture, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And with the academies, what's the big draw? You said they've all been recruiting you hard, but what is it about each one that might be recruiting you that really jumps out to you?
So in success wise, they're all amazing schools. Like I will be successful if I choose to go to one of those schools. But coaching wise, Army does an amazing job. So almost every coach texts me before every game and says, good luck tonight. And then at Air Force, multiple coaches will text me good luck, and they'll always be Heim Botch, I think, is the tight end coach at Air Force, and he's always calling me as well. Cool. So it's just the amount of love they have.
Whenever you hang up your cleats, whenever that may be, what would you want to pursue as a career? What would you want to study in college?
So what I'm thinking I'm going in just for my 4 years is business finance. And then hopefully after that, I'll go get my MBA and maybe go into corporate law as well.
Okay, cool. Do you have a timeline on, I know this timeline has been so strange in this cycle in particular, but in your mind, do you have an ideal time when you want to try to, narrow a list of finalists or potentially make a commitment, or is that still just a little too premature right now?
I think maybe it's a little too premature right now. And mostly, I'm not too worried about recruitment right now. I'm more focused on my senior year and my team. And we need to do good in our season, so I'm more focused on that. But I think I'll start narrowing down once the season ends.